Hey everyone, my name is Yako. Have you ever traveled in Japan? Did you eat sushi and Japanese BBQ? Did you visit temples and castles? Did you enjoy events for anime or comics? If you did, you must know the bright side of Japan very well. However, I would like you to know the dark side of Japan. On this channel, I'm gonna talk about haunted places and terrifying stories that happened in Japan. If you want to know more about it, please make sure to subscribe and thumbs up.
My ex-boyfriend is physically violent. This is when I was dating as I was a university student. I was dating with a guy who is 4 years older than me. He seemed very sweet, but soon after we started officially going out, he started showing who he really is. It's so-called domestic violence. He would slap me or grab my hair if there's something he doesn't like about. I always think to break up with him whenever that happens, but he is usually sweet and kind. He often texts me and always picks me up at work and more. He also could do housework. I was hoping to get married with someone like him until I got to know who he really is. I think it is what people are, but I could not make up my mind to break up with him. The gap between sweetness and violence somehow made me irrational. One day my friend advised me this: you should break up with him. That's absolutely domestic violence. I finally made up my mind when my friend told me that, but he got furious when I told him to break up and he said, "What you don't like about me?" He slapped my face after he said that. I was so outrageous that I said, "I don't like the violence just like you did to me now." I was trying to flee out of the house, but he's grabbing my arm so I could not run away. I thought he would slap me again, but he started crying. "I am so sorry, I just lose my temper. I do not want to break up, please forgive me." He keeps begging me. I almost thought of forgiving him, but I should not be deceived again. I said sorry and I left the house. After a while, there was nothing but I need to collect all of my belongings from the house. I thought I should at least get important stuff, so I used the duplicate key to get in the house when he was not there. He was not there because he should not be working at this time, but he came back all of a sudden, and I was surprised at such unexpected incidents. Then he told me I had a GPS on the phone. I really got scared, so I told him, "I just came here to pick up my stuff and I was trying to leave the house." He was yelling, "Don't you think you can run away from me?" I somehow managed to run away from the house and I deactivated my phone after this. I thought I completely cut off my relationship with him, but somehow he got my information and kept calling me. At the worst case scenario, he came to my campus to look for me. I felt endangered, so I reported to police department. Since then, he stopped bothering me, but I started feeling sick. For some reasons, my entire body felt so heavy that I could not walk. At the end, I was talking schools off for a while. I went to the hospital, but they just say the fatigue comes out from exhaustion. I was also thinking probably the stress from him made me feel fatigue. One day my family took me to shrine to see if there's anything wrong with my body. Then the priest told me, "Show me your bag right now." So I gave it to him, then he started to tear the bottom of the bag. A lot of hairs came out of the bag. The priest told me, "You must throw away everything that was in the bag." He purified the bag and threw it away. From the next day, my body started feeling just fine, as if there was nothing wrong with my body. Truly honest, my ex-boyfriend gave me the bag as my birthday present. I never thought of him putting his hair in the bag. I usually don't believe in any spiritual thing, but for this one, I must admit that there was something going on with the bag to make me feel fatigue. I always get goosebumps whenever I recall the memory.
So, I'm gonna introduce terrifying spots and stories in Japan. When you visit Japan, you shouldn't really go to those places. If you wanna go there to know the dark side of Japan, have fun, but be careful. Please leave your comment below if you already visited one of them.
Kadoda Inari Shrine, 387 Tochigi Ashikaga Yahatacho. There are Kadoda Inari, Enoki Inari, Fushimi Inari. Those are shrines for people who want to cut a relationship with specific people. If you write down the name of the person on ema who you want to cut a relationship. Ema is a wooden board that you can write your wish on. Enoki and Fushimi Shrine abolished relation cut ema, and Kadoda Shrine is the only one shrine that keeps this tradition. This shrine is the best shrine for cutting a relationship in Japan, and it's not so peaceful since you want to cut a relationship with someone by asking a favor to Japanese god. You can see Emma written down, die, 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 die. The one with torn picture of hateful person's face on, and the one picture with stapled. There are many Emma you don't want to see. Not only Emma, but you can find a battered Japanese doll with hateful picture on against a tree. Usually a haunted spot is where people died at the site and the hatred comes out as a spirit or ghost. But this one is a site where gathers living spirit with hatred. And the spirit may call other spirits. I have heard that people saw white-dressed flooring ghost. If you make an eye contact, she will follow to your home. You should not just visit this shrine because of the curiosity. I am especially warning for those tourists who like haunted spots.
Thanks for watching. I'll see you on the next video.